Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, my Hawkman warriors, let me hear you. One more again. One more again, one more again, one more again. Oh, yeah. Come on, give the Father a hand clap. Oh, yeah, Mr. Bourne, I know you're rolling. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Brother MT.
Indeed.
Elder Leno. Oh, yeah, we got the warriors in place. We got the warriors in the house. Let's do this. Come on, give your Father a hand clap. Oh, yeah, right quick, I want you to bring out your Shalom document. Your Shalom document.
I'm okay with this now.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. We have received it in the email, this document. Oh, shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Now what we're going to do here, as you break it out, I'll explain to you what is about to happen. I need everyone to probably participate maybe, and then maybe not. Get all the things. What I want you to do, we've been using this word Shalom, and I gave it to you to read, and then what did I tell you to do with it? To read it and do what? I don't know.
Use it.
I don't know exact terminology, but my intent was for you to read it and know what the word is all about. And so what we're going to do here, we're going to go through and we're going to read each paragraph. And we're going to go through the paragraph, and the person who reads the paragraph, I want you to give me an example of the word Shalom and how it was used. I mean, how they're talking about using it and whatnot. And explain to them what that paragraph is talking about. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5 paragraphs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll call it 5. And we have 1 in here. We have 1, 2. Okay, first of all, we'll take out Thaddeus. What's Thaddeus? Minister Chanel and Big Mac, and they did the
John.
Oh yeah, I read your name, Jonathan. We need Jonathan now. So y'all did the paper. Y'all did the covenant. So give them a hand because they did the covenant. So we're gonna start with Elder Lindell. Now come up to the brother MT. And school on around to Mr. Good. And then we're gonna ease on down to Elder Felina. Big change. Hey! And then that leaves us Brother Senior. Who's the last one? Big Mac, which one do y'all want? Y'all want to fight for it? Okay, this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. Brother Senior ends it. And Jarrell, you started out. I want you to start out with the title and tell me what that's saying to you. Okay. Alrighty. Any questions?
Yes.
Some of the instructions got kind of construed along the way via the internet and speakers and life. Can I get a brief summary of what we're doing right now?
Okay.
You need my batteries?
No, it's me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are now about to enter the Hakmazon. Okay, the directions were, and still are, I want you to read your paragraph and tell me what the paragraph is talking about vis-a-vis. Give me an example of what it's talking about and flow with it, because it might not be nothing you can give an example about. When you read it, tell me what's flowing through you. See, we got to get, first of all, we got to get beyond just the ABCs of this reading. We got to see and hear what the Spirit trying to speak to us. If you've been doing your discernment exercises, this will not be that difficult. If you can word relate, it won't be difficult at all. There is nothing, no wrong answer. Okay? We got it?
Yes, sir.
Any more questions? Thank you. Go ahead, Brooklyn.
I'm still trying to find mine.
Yours?
Yeah, I mean, I had it on the computer, but for some reason my phone is on the number.
Me too.
Just send it in the email. Somebody send me an email.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Send me an email. Send me an email. Okay, dokie. Meanwhile, I will perform a hit song.
Got it?
Everybody got it? Play me some music, Chanel.
I got it back.
I'm just gonna choose something. I can't do. What is that?
Feel good? Let me know when everybody get your Shalom, big rock. I know we have been talking about this because the humbling and y'all being a shield and a protector for those who live upright and who are righteous.
Yes.
So we was trying to learn, we got stuck on humbling ourselves, getting an understanding, right?
Right.
And the reason why, I want you to understand why we're doing this. The reason why we're doing this, first of all, I want you to understand the power of the Hebrew words. I want you to understand why the words are spirit and they are life because of Yeshua. And I want you to understand this Shalom thing, and so you'll know what's happening when it's spoken. Go ahead, turn the music off, please. And I want to get that in your mind. I want to get that in your spirit. And that also I want to get you to open up your mouth and start putting energy into things and not just sit back and wait for me to call on you and express yourself. Because some of you are running away from this and some of you are running toward it. So I took the you decide out.
Yes.
And now you got to show what you're made of. It's just like somebody, in the sport. They may be a good pass rusher, they're going to run up the pass rush, but when it comes to run blocking, they're going to hide in the back of the line.
Yes.
Because they don't want to get up. But you got to learn. So here we go. Here we go. Big Mac, you're up first. Just read the title. I'll do it. Never mind. Don't worry about it. I got this for you. You want to try it?
I do.
Tyler, I got this. And then Fred, explain what it means to me, right?
Mm-hmm. Shalom. 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 To me, it means greetings. Hello. How you doing? What's up? What it do? Stuff like that. So that similarity is a greeting, but it's also a farewell, meaning goodbye. This is what it means to me. throughout my knowledge of shalom. But yeah, it means goodbye, hello, and what's up, deuces, stuff like that.
Okie dokie. Can you give him a hand for that? Anybody else want to tell me what shalom means to them?
Hey.
Go ahead, brother. Say what shalom means. That when you read that shalom, not what the word shalom means, but that title. You're looking at the title shalom. Tell me what's happening.
What it means to me when we went to that place and what we talked about, it's still like Brother Joel says, all that good stuff, goodbye and hello, and it could be, it's nice to see you, and it's may peace be upon you, and basically just, it's like, it gives you a warm feeling that somebody really means they're alone. And when they say goodbye, this is meaning I'm going to see you later, and hopefully everything, wherever you go, may peace be upon you. May you be protected, whatever you do. So that's what it means to me.
Okay, can we get here for Sherry? Now, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for before we tell the whole thing. There's nothing wrong with what you said. I'll go. This is what I'm looking for. I see shalom, and I see it in bright blue letters, and it's shouting at me. And so, to me, I'm reading this, and I'm saying this is something that's powerful. I already got a minimum definition of it in my mind. But when just looking at those words and the title itself, it's telling me something. You know, I see blue, and I don't think about the blue Power Rangers. I think about royalty, and I think about this is going to be a powerful word. It's not just an inner word, because it's like jumping out of the page at me. That's what comes across my mind when I first read shalom, and I something, excitement. So that's sort of what I'm looking for. You know, not just the definition of the pages. We all read it, but I want you to take it, and I want you to push it, and I want you to not make things up, but not make things up, but see what your spirit is saying.
Okay.
If it ain't saying nothing, you ain't saying nothing. But you got to get this discernment thing down. Okay.
That's good.
All right. Who next?
I kind of want to mix them.
Hold on.
You said you
I was going to be next. I was going to do.
Oh, you want to try shalom? Oh, okay. Go ahead then. Chanel's doing shalom.
Okay, bear with me because I'm really, really, really good at making stuff up and making it fit to how I want to. So I'm just gonna go.
You got to discern.
So shalom. First thing, big and important, and Elder Felina did it. That's what I thought when I look at it. Going into it, you're looking at the blue, which to me says care, from what we learned in Koinonia and such. Also, there's that little purple haze going on through there that kind of takes me to another realm, as in space, more specifically. And then thinking of the definition, I associate it with Spock's live long and prosper, just because of that's how my mind thinks when I see little spacey kind of thing. Okay, done.
Okay, that's good. Now, and also, I want to say this too. When you go, don't be forever. Just give it a little bit. We didn't go too long, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I can see someone trying to write a whole book. That's not what I'm looking for. All right, now we're going to go to this first paragraph. I don't want this to take all day. We're going to do one more thing after this, and then that'll be it. First paragraph was Elder
Okay, just to make sure I understand, I'm reading first and interpreting what I read?
Yeah, you're reading first and then just talk. If you got to give an example, but discerning your spirit, what your spirit is trying to tell you about what you just read. Or the spirit of God.
Okay. Most know that the Hebrew word shalom is understood around the world to mean peace. However, peace is only one small part of the meaning shalom. Wait. Peace is only one small part of the meaning. Shalom is used to both greet people and to bid them farewell, and it means much more than peace, hello, or goodbye. And so, what I got out of this is there's more to things than meet the eye. There's more below the surface of what you see. Comes to mind different things I've already seen in the past regarding shalom. People said shalom, I've seen in the shows and things like that. But it reminds me of how when we use Hakma and we read the scriptures, we know that there's different meanings behind the words and how we have to research it and look it up and not just go by what we think it is or what other people say it is. We have to do the research.
All right, come on, give your hand for that. There's more behind the word. Anybody else want to give it a try? Just briefly. Go ahead, you know.
Boy, talking today. What I got out of that is, like when we first went and heard this word shalom, I was like, what does that mean? Oh, hi, okay, all right, bye. But also, reading what it says the Hebrew word, and that to me in itself, I just think of all these definitions and stuff like that. So it's not just one certain thing, like how when you said you looked up forgive and only 3 things popped up. What this is saying to me is shalom is not just that simple. There's a lot more meaning behind it. Like when we do our studying in the word and Hebrew words, there's a lot more meaning behind it. So that's what I got out of this paragraph.
All right, well, man, come on, go ahead. Let's go ahead. Everybody else do it.
Nowadays you have this term when people say peace, and they have a simple meaning that with their hands. A lot of times they use it to say, just say hello, goodbye, they'll say, all right, peace out. Shalom does not mean that. It means more than that.
Come on, man. Let the big mic go and then you miss one.
Well, I couldn't help but think of Transformers because everyone kept saying more than meets the eye. And it's like when you see a Transformer at first, you just see a normal car. And it's really shiny and awesome. But it's really awesome because literally you know it can transform to a giant robot. And that's how shalom is. You think it just means one thing, but then when you go into further detail, it means so much more. But I'm good.
Okay. All right, Mr. Warren.
The thing that jumped on me was essentially the peace that passes all understanding. And this word encompasses you speaking that to somebody. And I thought about what we learned about the mind of peace in our old teachings and the bubble of satisfaction. It's almost like you're speaking that bubble, and that person can accept that bubble and walk in it, or they can reject it and knock it away. So it's almost like you're speaking that peace of Yah, that completeness, that wholeness onto someone. When you greet them and you say goodbye to them, it's almost like a blessing that you're bestowing upon them.
Now, I'm summing up a little bit because all that was very, very good, very good. When I see that right there, and as what the Spirit discerns for me is that when you encompass everything, that word is so deep that it's just like a life form. You speak it and it makes choices. Life makes choices. You speak it to a person with a particular intention. You understand what I'm saying? And that person can receive it in another way. That word is so powerful. But Well, whichever way they receive that cookie, they're getting all the flour, all the sugar, and everything it encompasses. So as you come into my house, if I say shalom, I'm blessing you. At the same time, I'm telling you to leave. You're not going to be there forever. And good journey. And at the same time, I'm speaking life, which my words are spirit and they are life. And so I'm learning how to speak like Yah speak.
Wow. Wow.
Next. And see, the reason why everybody's different and on different levels, because this shouldn't be the first time you read this. I've read it several times, and I meditate on the word, and it's different things in my life, and we just had a whole class. So the first time I'm reading it today, my spirit is discerning certain things. Now, as each person talk, of course, you're going to get different things out of it. But that's not the first thing you discern. If you're going to try to participate after someone goes, why don't you write down the first thing, just briefly. So when they start talking, you don't pick up on what they said. You just say what they said. If that's what came to you, that's what came to you. I don't mind. I want you to participate. Amen? And I'm not scolding nobody because y'all doing a great, great job. I love Minister Barnes. I loved everybody. I love everybody. Come on, yeah, give me a hand. You guys just don't realize how much this is going to affect your life. It's going to make you think about what you're saying. Even now. Okay, Brother M.T. And I like the yours.
Hebrew words go beyond their spoken pronunciation. Each Hebrew word conveys feeling, intent, and emotion. Shalom is more than just simply peace. It is a complete peace. It is a feeling of contentment, completeness, wholeness, well-being, and harmony. And what that is saying to me is that, as per usual, when you see a word that is written, you don't just think about the basic definition. You think about how it's used, where it's being used, and so much and so forth. All the training that we've had with reading the scriptures. In this case, the word shalom doesn't mean simply just quote unquote peace. It means a sound mind, a sound body, and a feeling of calmness throughout your entire, well, maybe not calmness, but a feeling of, you know what I mean, throughout your entire existence. Not being, because it's not just on a physical level, but your entire self. The end.
All right, somebody else want to go? Try?
I'll try.
Go ahead, big man.
That'll be the example, guys. Keep the ego examples. To me, when brothers here reading their work from the to me, I couldn't help but think of Shinnok's people, the Green Lantern, because it was saying it goes so much beyond how it is, and it's like what I thought of. You know how Green Lantern, when they have the glow around them, well, it's like when you look at it, you just see the glow, but but it also does so much more than the glow. It helps them fly, it helps them to breathe, it helps them do this and that. It does so much more, and it goes way beyond just a normal glow. And so that's why I didn't have to think of it as it's being so.
Now this is what came to me first. I was thinking, am I qualified to speak that to someone? And then as I rattle around in my brain, meditating on it, when back in the days when they came to your house, you were responsible for them. And so I'm like, how far does the responsibility go? Am I qualified to speak this word to someone in the true meaning of it? And then I began to think on how I told my wife, and I tell different ones, you know, like Brother MT, he'll tell you, I tell him, stay strong, remember who you are. And I kept telling my wife, you know, on her drive, stay strong, because I know words are spirit and they are life. And when I was thinking about that and comparing it to what we just read, I was like, it's so much deeper than I thought. You know, and I just thought that today because I had a little handling on it. But from what they just read right there, it's deeper in my mind than I thought. Amen?
Yes.
All right. Who next?
I think I am.
You.
Okay. According to Strong's Concordance, 7965, Shalom means completeness, wholeness, health, peace, welfare, safety, soundness, tranquility, prosperity, perfectness, fullness, rest, harmony, the absence of agitation or discord. Shalom comes from the root verb shalom, meaning to be complete, perfect, and full. In modern Hebrew, the obviously related word shalem means to pay for, and shulam means to be fully paid.
Wow.
So what does this mean to me? All those words are life, and life more abundantly. They're all great words, and that's what jumped out to me is the word encompasses so much in what we strive to be in Yah and what we walk in His, when we walk in His teachings, when we walk in His will. You know, He says all these things will be added unto you. These are some of the words I think about. It's that level of satisfaction. I keep going back to that because that's really in my spirit. You know, that contentment and how it prevents us from breaking the law. So yeah, that word encompasses all those great things that Yah promises us if we are not stupid. I like the root words as well because that kind of took it on a tangent that means to pay for, to be fully paid. And I thought about the scripture, the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life. And these root words mean that, you know, now your life is fully paid for, and you don't worry about dying anymore, so you inherit all those other words that Shalom encompasses. So that's what I got.
Anyone want to try? Go ahead.
Another example. With the root word, I love that root word because it's like Shalom's root comes from the root verb Shalom, which it reminded me of the song Fullness of Time and how Yah came and Yah saw no one better than him, so he swore by himself. Yah said to himself, self said, huh? So it's like, that's how important this word is, that it's its own root word. Like, you know.
You guys want to try?
I'll
All right, brother C.
Okay, I like the meaning that comes from the word, and every time, basically, I'm just going to say, every time you speak that word, you get all the benefits of the meaning. So, okay, say if I say Shalom, I'll be in peace, you know, I'll be safe and sound, I'll be in tranquility, I'll be more prosperous. So basically, the more I try to speak like you should, the more I'm going to be completely closer to Him. So that's what I thought about.
I see this right here. To close it up real quick. What I saw was the score. Agitation, you know, the things that absent of agitation or the score. I just saw the score. Everything else just jumped off the page. You know, I saw the other stuff. I was like, man, I would like to get a chart with the meaning of all these different words, you know, to break it down to show that when we speak those encompass. But the score jumped out at me. And the reason why, because one of the 7 deadly sins is he who sowed discord among the brethren. And I lie to you now, I couldn't help but think of that Green Lantern movie.
Oh yeah.
Egghead, fathead.
Yes.
He was deliberately trying to start discord among the brethren. He was saying little smart stuff when he got a little bit of power. That goes back to, faithful over little, gonna be faithful over a lot. Because first you felt sorry for him. And then we got a little bit of power. First thing he want to do is hurt people. And fear ain't about hurting people. You don't get power from hurting people in fear. They dead.
Yeah.
You try to morbidly make them think you're going to do something that they're afraid of. Because death is not the most scariest thing. But anyway, but that's why I got discord now. And when you speak that, I don't want to go there because that is not the first thing that came to my head, but it comes from another people. But anyway, come on, give all right, we get down to the nitty-gritty. We got Elder Felina. She got lean.
Of course, there is only one way to find true shalom, and that is in the word of Yahweh. Many search for fulfillment, happiness, and contentment in material possessions, money, sex, entertainment, etc. But those things do nothing to fill the little hole in our soul that only God can fill. Amen. But those things that do nothing to fill, quote unquote, that little hole in our soul, that only God can fill. Yes. Those things only serve to distract and prevent us from finding true peace. The shalom that can only come from Him who created and put all things into place. Amen. Okay. What I am saying with this is nothing missing, nothing wanting. Every time I see shalom, nothing missing, nothing wanting, and so much more to that, because it says true shalom is in the word of Yahweh, and that word is spirit and life, and it is always a precept upon precept, meaning there's a deeper meaning to the word. When we search out the word of Yah, we get one understanding. When we keep searching, or when we abide in that word, there is more that we can get out of that. And also there is safety in that word. And everything we need is in the word of Yah. And that's what shalom is. It's like, for that particular moment, I may need this, and that shalom that we're talking about, it's there. It's in for every need in our life, every place of our life. That shalom is there, and that shalom is connected with Yah. He said He will never leave us nor forsake us. And I think I better stop. Okay.
Let's use her as an example. Where she went from, she started out going with what first thing came to her head, and then she went to flowing, and then she started going into the spirit and just flowing with what was appropriate to say with that. Chanel does that too, instinctively. That Chanel thinks it's making up stuff, but it's not really. It's because it's true. Most of the stuff she says is true. She just can't prove it. And that's part of being prophetic. It's reading She-Hulk. Reading Hulk. It's called Hulk, the Fall of the Hulk, big thick book, loving it. And they got this one She-Hulk, and her power is different. She's from the future. Long story short, the calmer she get, the stronger she gets.
Oh, wow.
So if she get mad, she gets regular. So she has to be calm. But when she get calm, she has this sight that she can see gamma radiations, and that's where they find all these different gamma molecules. And she was saying that, she can get so calm that she can't tell where she stopped and the gamma in. And it's just all one fluid motions, and she's in total control. And I'm moving like that because it's like a wave.
Yeah.
And you notice, if anybody ever see Hebrew, when they dance and they women dance,
Yes.
it's not sexual provocative as like people turn it out to be. The Hawaiians, how they do it,
Yeah.
it's so. But Hebrews, they movement have meaning, and it's a rhythmatic type of thing. And I'm saying all this for a real specific purpose, because that word brings about a dance. I mean, when you see everything that's encompassed, and Mr. Buona said something that took my mind to this place. And I was thinking about the charts that we made. He made some nice ones.
Yes.
I need to get those, and we need to have them posted up. And I was thinking about the first thing we did, the first chart we did on the thunder. And I was like, if anybody do half of that before they get in here, where would we be? All this information. It's like a dance. You go from Shalom, you go from the melting pot, you go from the peace that passes all understanding, all that stuff. But all of it is wrapped up in this word. And that's amazing to me. I don't want to talk too much on it. That's just amazing. Go ahead, brother, see you up. Don't give our hand clap, praise. Oh, I forgot. Did anybody else want to try? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just want to say that that word one way where it said right there was stuck with me throughout the whole thing. Because one way to find true shalom, and that is through the word of Yah. That reminds me straightly, goes my mind through Yeshua. And he said, no man come to the Father but by him. That's one way. And the same thing with shalom. That's how important shalom, not important, but that's how powerful shalom is, that there's only one way through that shalom, and that is through, and it specifies the word of Yahweh, not none of the other false deities, but through the word of Yahweh. So yeah, that's all right, good night.
For me, what I got out of this was, they were saying this is not just another word that you can just add to your vocabulary, use it as slang, this and that, but this is a word for a specific purpose and a specific meaning, and they put it is the word of Yahweh, and that's specifically what it's supposed to be used for. Don't say, you know, I need to go find my shalom and then sit down in front of the TV and watch SpongeBob. That's not what they're saying.
Yes.
They're saying, do not get it mixed up. This is what it's for, and this is the purpose of why we need to use it.
Oh, somebody want to say something?
Yeah.
Come on.
This made me think about a lot of the copycats, the people who try to take this and twist it, because there's a lot of other cultures out there that have similar words that mean nearby in the same word, like aloha and meow and all these other languages. They have a similar meaning, but you know, one thing that differentiates this word from theirs is what we're learning today. And I don't want to. One thing I don't want to do is try to mingle it all together and say, well, maybe if I say aloha, it's the same as saying, you know, no. This is something that's set apart and special, and you know that's what made me this paragraph brings out. It's like, don't mistake it. You know, this is unique.
And that's when you said that, first, diction came to my mind. You know, because in America, we have so many words that are spelled alike. And they sound alike, but they have completely different meaning depending on used in a sentence. And that's what I love about the Hebrew language, because you're going to get all of it. You just can't pull one piece of the Hebrew. When they say kapla or barak, you know, that's not, you just can't say yippee. No, that means lose your ever-loving mind
Yes.
and praise him. This can say Barak, but we got to put 20 words on it.
No.
And see, we be so redundant, and I hate that about the human language. I mean, really. I mean, how many different ways can you say there?
Yep.
I mean, that's just crazy.
Yes.
Let's go over there. Let's go there. That's
Yonder.
there. That's theirs.
Yes.
I'm like, that's just stupid.
Then there. Yes.
I never in my life used the THEY apostrophe RE.
No.
You know why?
Why?
Because it's stupid. What's the
That's
difference?
the reason right
I mean,
there.
what's the difference? What's the difference? I know what's the difference, but what's the difference in THEIR and when you throw an S on the end,
Yes.
then THEY apostrophe RE?
Is this a rhetorical
It's,
question?
they are coming. They are coming. It's theirs. I mean, come on, just leave it alone.
Yes.
I think it's dumb. I never use that's just my opinion on they are. But I'm talking about there. Okay, you see there. Let's use there.
Yeah.
You can't do that with Shalom.
No.
You got how many there's you got? Somebody give me a spell
Oh
right there.
man.
THERE.
THERE. Give me another one.
THEIR.
THEIR. Come on.
THEYRE.
THEYRE. Give me another one.
DERE.
Yeah.
DER.
DERE.
I can't hear it. Say it.
DERE.
DERE. What's that mean?
As text message, as some
Dear.
ghetto slang.
I mean, that's four.
DERE.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's four different ways. I mean, there's five different spellings for the same diction of a word. There is no change in your speech when you say there.
Oh, you forgot third.
If you don't know what you're saying, I don't know what you're saying. With Shalom, you can't curse nobody.
Right.
You can only want good.
Right.
Thank you, Father.
You only speak in life.
Yes. Yes.
All right, brother. See?
Thank you, Father.
I was going to comment on that too.
Go ahead.
The part that stuck out to me was one way too with Joel, and I thought about Lord's way and Phoebe that find that. And there was, like I said, narrow is the way and Phoebe to find it. And like Mr. Brewer said, I thought about like there's so many imitations out there, and people trying to the word they're trying to make it like a drug. I'm gonna find a fix with all this stuff like possession, money, etc. So basically, everybody's trying to find something to get that fix, but you can't really get that fix because, like Will said, there's only one person you can go from. That's Yah. There's no way around it. There's just one door. You can't try to make your own door.
Right.
So you just and people try to find that fix. And that's what drug addicts do. They're trying to get higher and higher to get to that one level in which they can't find it, so that's why they keep trying and trying. If you will recall, Yeshua is called Sar, Shalom, Prince of Peace, which perfectly describes the ministry and personality of our Messiah. And it says Isaiah 9:6. What that means to me is Shalom. That means that is Yah, and it basically means this just sums up everything. It means that is the perfect word, and Prince of Peace means that when you think of peace, that is like, okay, I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected. And whenever you see that word or say that word, that's how you should feel. And whenever you say it to a person, that's how they should feel. No matter what's going on in their life, no matter if it's a bad day, good day, bad day, whenever you say Shalom, it should give you peace. That means it's just a peace should come over you and that person.
me, this is kind of putting the exclamation point on it. It's saying if all this, if all this did just, you didn't get what we just said. Think about it this way: Yeshua, who was our Messiah, is called Star Shalom, which means Prince of Peace. No, yeah, I was quoting it. I was saying that that quote right there was saying that that quote right there is just saying how if Yeshua is called that, then you should already have a glimpse of just a taste of what Shalom really means because Yeshua is called that.
All right, come on, give him a hand. Say something that's up now. Ready? You say something that's up.
Uh-oh.
Yeshua said, I ain't come to bring peace.
Hello.
He said, I came to bring a sword. See,
he didn't bring it.
he said, yes, he did. He said, mother gonna be against daughter, father against son, and all that. The man's foes shall be of his own household. And you said, well, why he's the Prince of Peace? Blah blah blah. See, people confuse peace with compromise.
Yes.
And peace with what's the word when you make a treaty with someone. I know I said compromise, but okay, I'm gonna allow this to happen, and even though I don't really want it there, I'm just doing it to get along with you. And then we said, well, we supposed to do that. And no, he said, if it's any way possible to live peaceably with your brother. He was talking about the world. And see, one thing about the kingdom and Yeshua's kingdom, Yeshua, he didn't come to bring the world's type of peace.
No.
If you ain't down with it, bye.
Yes.
That's why it's peace. There's no compromise.
Yes.
If you ain't down with y'all, see you. I ain't got time to be saying it's okay to do this. No, it's not okay.
Yes.
Really give a kiss.
We were talking about the movie.
Okay.
Movie. One second. Talking about the movie. House Party. And we was talking about Robin Harris.
Yeah.
And I said, that's why I got that saying from him. Robin Harris said, y'all in here doing something wrong. Ain't no compromising, ain't none of that stuff.
Yep.
He said, I know you in here doing something wrong. You look at Jerry Crow, just follow the drip. Y'all in here doing something wrong. That's why y'all kingdom in. They think there's going to be a lot of things. Go for that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Stephen.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but as soon as you said there's only one way, it's just funny when I'm at work and the managers keep asking people to do stuff. I'm like, you're the manager. You tell them what to do. You don't ask the person what to do. You're in charge. I don't care if they don't like it or not. That's their job. You just tell them what to do. If they don't like it, tell them, okay, bye, get out of here.
Yes.
See, come on, give them a hand.
Yes.
And that's because they let dumbness in.
Yes.
They started letting people sue them. Emotional damage. I didn't like the way they said ugly. I thought they would talk about me and they really wasn't, but I think you should pay me. I think you should get out my house.
Yes.
There is no shalom for you.
Yes.
The point I was trying to make, this peace comes at a condition. And the condition is the unconditional rule of Yeshua.
Yes.
That's the kingdom. See, I was watching the show last night. They got this thing called Christianum. I'm saying it wrong. And where they combine Islam with Christianity. Christian, something. And they both get the best of both worlds, and they compromise. And then, Rick Warren had something to do with it. I was like, they were dumb for even saying that.
Come on now.
Anyway, I said that for a reason, because that's not Yeshua's. That's what? That's those false prophets.
Yes.
I want to start preaching. I don't want to enjoy it. It's too much. Go ahead, brother.
One thing I want to connect these two, that's really jumping out There's a reason why it says the true shalom, and that's one of the first things that came to my mind too. When it's talking about true shalom, it's not that compromising way, that compromising peace that the world. It's a set aside thing. There's a line drawn. Like, this is true shalom, and this is compromised foolishness. It's a melting pot of something. And when we walk in that true shalom, it also includes when Yeshua, when we stand before the judgment seat, and when he says, well done, thou good and faithful servant, into the joy of the Lord. That's the shalom. Then we're actually walking into a physical shalom when we get to that place. It's, oh my goodness, I love this. But thank you very much.
I'm gonna get a hand for that. You know that picture?
Which one? This one?
Yeah. This is Yeshua peace.
Yes!
That's Yeshua right there.
Woo!
He ain't asking no question. Let's
Yes.
go. You don't see the ants running around talking about, oh, let's have some compromise.
Yes.
and rainbows.
And they be at peace. You know, that's just what it says.
Yes.
I mean, come on, get a father hand up. Praise!
Yes.
You're all right, Brother Thaddeus. You ain't said nothing today. I think you said, ever since you got up here and you said the amendments, Brother Thaddeus said, I'm finna duck and cover. He said too much nonsense the other day when I was like trying to show people, everybody, how to make sure you know what you're talking about.
Woo-wee.
You know what you're talking about?
Yeah, that was painful.
He said, nonsense. He ain't say good morning, Kyle.
Are you sure you know what good is?
I said, I ain't wrote that. Huh? Where I get in the middle of this? Come here, I ain't read you today. What's going on? You used to be one of my 8 students.
She said, blah, 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 blah.
What she said?
Blah, 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 blah.
Boy.
Okay, I'll take the thumbs up. Camille said something to me today. I didn't even see her. She was in the light. When I came out there, I was talking to you. Then she moved, and I was like, "Whoa, Camille!" That light was coming in. All right, my humble warrior. Come on, let me hear you. Come on, everybody, hang up the board. It is now 12:54, and it's not my fault.
Yes. And Jerome.
It's 12:54. Let's plan to be back here at 2:15. We'll start at 2:30 for covenant vows and contracts. And the reason why I give you that extra time, because everybody always ain't finished eating. I can say come back at 6 o'clock. Somebody ain't gonna be through eating.
Yes.
Pastor.
So, I enjoy it. I'll stay here until tomorrow. He mess around with me. I won't be preaching, but I stand. I go over there in the corner, put my feet up, and give me a nap in.
Yes.
So, try to be back, let's get started at 2:15. We can start getting our minds right.
Yes.
And at 2:30, we can start instead of 2:45.
Yes.
2:55.
Yes.
All right?
All right.
You are dismissed.